TCU Horned Frogs versus UCF Knights. The lights come up in Orlando with separation on the line in the Big 12. UCF enters at 17-7 overall and 6-6 in conference play, sitting 5th in the league standings. TCU arrives at 16-9 and also 6-6 in conference, just behind in 8th. Same conference record, different momentum, real implications. The projection leans toward the home side, giving UCF roughly a 60% edge, but the gap is narrow enough to promise tension from the opening tip. For two teams hovering in the middle of a tightly packed conference table, this is more than another February night. It's positioning, leverage, and a chance to separate from the traffic jam. TCU scores 78.9 points per game while allowing 72.1. UCF is even more explosive at 81.8 per night, though they concede 77.7. The Knights shoot 47% from the field compared to TCU's 45%, and they stretch the floor efficiently, hitting 37.1% from 3. TCU counters with physicality and defensive activity, 7.5 steals and 5.0 blocks per game, compared to UCF's 5.5 steals and 2.9 blocks. Ball movement is nearly even. TCU averages 15.9 assists, UCF 16.0. Rebounding slightly favors the Knights, 37.3 to 35.8. Turnovers are close, both hovering just above 11 per game. At the stripe, UCF holds a small edge at 74.5% to TCU's 71.4. The Frogs' offensive engine is David Punch, pouring in 14.3 points per game on 52.2% shooting and 61.3% from the line, while also leading the team in rebounds, 6.9, and blocks, 2.1. Brock Harding orchestrates with 5.9 assists and 1.6 steals per night, and Xavier Edmonds adds 12.4 points on 58.2% shooting and 40.7% from deep, a vital floor spacer. For UCF, Riley Kugel matches Punch at 14.3 points per game, shooting 40.9% overall and 38.5% from 3, while converting 77.1% at the line. Jamichael Stillwell anchors the interior with 8.0 rebounds and 1.2 steals, adding 12.3 points on 52% shooting. Darius Johnson fuels the backcourt with 6.6 points and steady perimeter play, while Themis Folks distributes at a team-high 6.8 assists per game, pairing that with 13.5 points and 44.4% accuracy from beyond the arc. This shapes up as offense versus disruption. UCF's shooting efficiency and spacing against TCU's length, rim protection, and ability to create extra possessions through steals and blocks. Recent form sharpens the contrast. TCU has split its last 5. A 95-92 overtime win over Oklahoma State showed resilience. They handled Iowa State 62-55 and Kansas State 84-82. But losses to Colorado 87-61 and Houston 79-70 revealed stretches of offensive stagnation. The Frogs can grind out close games, but when the shot creation dries up, margins widen quickly. UCF has also gone 3-2 in its last 5, with a statement 88-80 win over Texas Tech and a 79-76 escape against Arizona State. They've dropped tight contests to Cincinnati, 92-72, and Houston, 79-55, and most recently fell 74-67 to West Virginia. The Knights' wins have come when their backcourt dictates tempo and the three-point shot falls early. At the center of it all is Punch versus Kugel, a duel of contrasting profiles. Punch operates with efficiency and interior presence, scoring at over 52% from the field while protecting the rim on the other end. He thrives in contact, carving out space and finishing through traffic. Kugel is perimeter-oriented, more rhythm-dependent, stretching defenses with nearly 39% three-point shooting and steady free-throw production. One punishes inside, the other tests the arc and mid-range gaps. If Punch controls the boards and stays efficient, TCU Horned Frogs can slow it down and rely on defense. If Kugel gets loose in transition or off Fulks' kickouts, UCF Knights become tough to stop. Tactically, it comes down to shot quality and second chances. UCF Knights are efficient in the half court, while TCU Horned Frogs must force turnovers and run. UCF's rebounding edge could decide it late, especially if Stillwell controls the paint. Bench contributions matter as well. TCU's depth has delivered balanced minutes, but UCF's spacing with multiple perimeter shooters, Burks at 45.6% from the field and Fulks above 44% from three, forces defensive rotations. Late game, free throw shooting leans toward the Knights. The X factor, tempo. If this climbs into the 80s, it favors UCF's offensive rhythm. If it settles into the low 70s with half-court battles and rim contests, TCU gains control. In the end, the numbers point to efficiency and home court composure. UCF's shooting balance and slight rebounding edge should create just enough separation in the final minutes. After analyzing both teams, my first pick for this match is UCF Knights winner. The Knights' perimeter precision and late-game execution provide the decisive edge in a tightly contested Big 12 battle. My second pick for this match is total over 151.5.